Yeah, U3, live from the underground.
Yo, it's your girl DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and you tune in to U3 Underground Unsigned and Unknown, and we have a guest, Mr. DJ Truth. He couldn't make it on
Yeah,
the
I'm here.
FOH1 because he's part of that cast, but it's all good. He gonna get his own little interview. He's a little special like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm just, I'm just that. Yeah.
Man, you're a DJ from Louisiana. How is it being a DJ in Louisiana? Do you ever do that bounce music
Um,
a lot?
nah. What I did is with the DJ and stuff, like being out there DJing, just like mixing and all of that. It was mainly like we used to do our turn up parties. We call it turn up parties. We would do our parties, and that's why I would like DJ at. But I never did like the club stuff. But I always was like, my thing was I wasn't a real club DJ. I didn't really want to be that. I wanted to be the DJ as like working with different artists. And
Yeah.
like I said, my first love with DJ was listen to DJ Screw, and I got into the whole screwed and chopped music and stuff like that. But I wasn't in too much of the bounce and the club stuff. I did it because we did our own parties, but screwed and chopped music, that was my love for DJ.
Yeah. Which is kind of crazy because a lot of people outside of Texas do not like chopped and screw music. So it's
I
weird
know,
when I
but
find other DJs from other states who like it.
yeah, but you see what us being next door to Texas, us
Yeah.
Louisiana. A lot of Texas people will come through and do shows and stuff like that. So I always heard Texas music come through Louisiana, so it wasn't nothing new to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, when I heard it, I don't remember the actual year and the date, but I know my first one I heard was one of my older cousins. He had an actual screw tape and he played, and I was like, man, what's that? And ever since it's just like I'll
Yeah.
get my hands on it and start listening to Slim Thug, all the other rappers, all the whole SUC, all of it. So
Well, you say you're a DJ and you like working with artists. How is the relationship between a DJ and an artist, especially underground artists? Because I know a lot of underground artists do not like talking to DJs and vice versa. DJs always saying we don't get support, and artists like, well, we don't get a DJ support.
well, man, Lord have mercy. But with that, it is nowadays. It is a kind of like a struggle because everything is like you can do it yourself on the internet, this and that. But they do have a few artists that are like they know they gotta put their music in the hands of a DJ and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I know I'm not the. I got good relationship with different artists out where I'm from in Lafayette. I got relationships with them, so it's what I'm saying. But I'm not in the club, so it's like with my on my end because I'm not in the club. I use my social media to promote them and this and that, and help with what I need. And like if I would DJ a party or if I know a few other DJs, I was like, hey man, I don't know if you heard of this artist. Check him out, play your music, to a party that you do this and that. So that's my thing or my relationship or like at least helping them like, I got a few connections in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta for, a few years. So I got a connection. So I would try to put in the hands of somebody in Atlanta that could help them in another state, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
man, I'm all around, man. I try to help who I can help, that want the help and and they're gonna help me at the end of the day too. So
What made you want to start a podcast? What made you want to go that route?
right, well, if y'all never heard from my group, my podcast family, the podcast thing started with me and Say So. We had did one years like 2015, 16, somewhere around there. And I'm the one that came. I was like, bro, we should do a podcast and this and that. And he was like, cool, we did it. We stopped.
Yeah.
And then, me and him talk like that, man, every day. So it was like that I'm not in Atlanta no more. So I'm back in Louisiana. So it's like we talk and, it just be running stuff. And I was like, man, why we don't start this podcast thing up again? And we was laughing, clowning. find the girls, and man, here he is, man. FOH podcast. So, and it's a thing to me. I like that we could talk about certain things that's going on in the world, and recline, laugh, have discussion. That's why we got women to give. You hear a man's point of view, and you hear a woman's point of view. And if it go back and forth, they go back and forth. But at the end of the day, we know it's still love. It just, we just talking. So I love doing a podcast. That's my thing. Like I really do. I love doing it. So
yeah, I like your podcast too. I like that it's black owned because we don't have too many black owned podcasts. So that's what we needed. And I know this quarantine helps the podcast. So now y'all can release more episodes, and a lot of craziness has been happening in quarantine. So y'all can report on all this craziness and stuff. So I know the next podcast, because y'all do it on Sundays, right?
Yeah.
So I know y'all going to talk about the Jada in August.
Oh, you already know.
I know y'all going to bring that up.
Down. Listen.
No.
Listen, it's going down. Man, shout out to Say So, Eve, and Bella. Listen, tonight when we do record, it's going down. Trust me. Listen, with Eve and Say So start talking, it's about to be, man, listen. Tune in Mondays on all podcast platforms. We hear FOH podcast. Trust me, it's going down. Listen, man, it's going down. So, yeah.
Yes, you heard them. Tune in on Mondays. It's about to go down. FOH podcast. You do not want to miss it. And I saw that you started to feature artists now on the podcast. What made y'all start doing?
Well, when I was watching the interview, that's the crazy thing is I'm watching the interview and I'm like, and Bella had mentioned it, and I was like, yo, and I'm like, this is a great idea because, like I said, I have relationships with certain artists, so that could help them in a way putting them on our platform. So that was a great idea, and I was like, maybe she's been thinking about it, she's never mentioned it. She was like, y'all was doing the interview and she mentioned it. So that was a great idea. And I think that opened more doors to different relationships for all of us because, like I said, I'm a DJ and Bella, she do PR work. So it's like, and with Say So with the graphics and stuff like that. Yeah. And with Eve, she got her mind, like her creative mind is like, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole nother. So everybody got, and us full group in our group, like everybody got something to to pull through to help an artist or something like that. So I think that was a great idea.
Artists, so you introduced me. You had introduced me to some dope artists. You introduced me to Red.
All right.
And of course the one that I had on my show. The people that I had on my show.
Yeah,
so you introduced me to a lot of dope artists. So, yeah. I appreciate that. So you have a good ear for music, because not a lot of DJs.
I be trying to tell people, I be trying to tell them, you know what I'm saying? But
what advice do you have for any young artist who wants to become in the music industry, become a DJ, or anything in the music industry? What advice?
So I'm gonna say DJ because I'm a DJ first. Man, study, know your craft.
Practice.
if you don't know other DJs, reach out to other DJs. Use YouTube as your homework. Like that's your study guide. Like they have a lot of DJs that are great on YouTube that's doing tutorials and showing you how to blend and mix and all of that. Learn your BMI. Yeah, there you go. They show you all of that. Like, so yeah, like, do your homework, man. Learn your craft. Practice. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. Like to learn the whole screw. Learning how to screw and chop music. I had to constantly keep going on YouTube, learn and listen to Screw or listen to OG Run C, Michael Weiss. Listen to all these.
Yeah.
OGs in the game that was before me, so that's what I had to do. Study as a DJ. Trust me, you keep going. Reach out to other DJs. Reach out to artists and let them know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Get a relationship, build a relationship. Not open, build a relationship with them and stuff like that. Because y'all can help each other in certain situations. But as an artist coming up. Work. promote, get out in the streets and put your face out there, promote your music. I know a lot of people not doing CDs no more. It's like, you know, everybody doing like USBs and all of that, and is on your phone. If you don't do CDs, make a flyer with all your social media where you could put where your music at, SoundCloud, if you're on iTunes and all of that other good stuff. Put all of that on there, pass the flyer out, keep doing it. Regardless of the fact people might throw it on the ground, keep on doing it, keep pushing, man. And you're gonna get heard somehow, some way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just promote, man, and don't look past the DJs, because they do have DJs that will help you out and will play your music, especially if they like you and they like the song and stuff like that. That's why I say build a relationship first.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying? So, and see how it will go and stuff like that. But that's what I got, that's what I got. That's my advice.
Well, we all know you as DJ Truth, the Truth Committee. How'd you come up with the name DJ Truth? And let's talk about your clothing line that you have. And
the True Bear. First, how I came up with my name, Say So. He said my favorite artist is Trader Truth. So he was like, man, that's your favorite artist. Why you call yourself DJ Truth? That's how I got my name. But my name before that, my DJ name before that was DJ. I had two DJ names. It was DJ Big D and it was DJ Kool-Aid.
Oh, not DJ Kool-Aid.
Yeah. I had different mix. Man. Shout out to my boy Baker. Yeah, I had the different mix, the purple mix and all of that.
You could have been like DJ Kool-Aid presents Purple Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
But that's so funny, DJ Kool-Aid.
Yeah, so, but yeah, then, it came to DJ Truth, but yeah, DJ Truth started it, and the whole Truth Committee stuff was me, my partner Baker, and C-Flow, and he had came up with the name. Baker came up with the name, and then it was like, and therefore it was like, we went to school with a couple of guys. It was like that rapping. It was like, hey, man, join the group. Let's do this. I was doing it out of my old apartment in the closet. Yeah. PlayStation mic. Listen, when I say PlayStation mic, a PlayStation mic. That's what
you gotta get it done. You got it done, though.
So we started like that. That's how it started. And it started in the year 2012. That's when we started doing the Truth Committee and stuff like that. And then I moved to Atlanta in 2015, and in 2015, that's when the True Bear came alive.
Are you still?
Huh?
Are you still in Atlanta right now?
Oh no, I'm in Louisiana. I'm back in Louisiana now. Okay,
so
but the True Bear is still going.
So how is that music scene different from Louisiana to Atlanta? I know it's not a little bit different.
It's more, Louisiana is more like club wise, I want to see. Okay. Not taking away from Atlanta, like they still do the club thing. But it's like, it's got that bounce, that like jig music, Louisiana, like that's our type of music. But that Georgia, Atlanta music is like that trap and 808s and stuff like that. And it's like, but I see a lot of artists out there working with artists in the area and stuff like that. So it was cool to see that. And it's, Louisiana is just, we gotta get it together. We gotta get it together of putting our artists together. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it soon.
Well, you are a Black man and you have kids, and I know you have a son, right?
Yeah.
So how do you, I know your son is still young, but do you talk to him about what's going on in the world right now? Does he understand?
Well, he don't understand, but I do have a stepson that's 6 years old, and he asks questions. Like he see things and he asks questions. So me and my wife, we do the best, to school him and let him know what's going on and stuff like that. But I know when I don't too much like really like talk about it too much, because I know he's still kind of like he's still young.
Yeah.
But like when he give like to me like maybe like 9, 10, that's when I like start giving him more game and let him know what's going on. But he do see what's going on in the world. He sees on TV and stuff like that. And he have his own phone and he on YouTube, so he might run across a YouTuber that he's watching. And they might mention it, so he might hear it and be like, "Yo, like what's this? What they talking about?" So we you know we teach him as much as he would understand. So because it's crazy in this world, man.
How do you manage to have a family, do your podcast? I know you still chopping and screwing music from time to time. Are you coming out with a tape? Coming out with a tape soon? I know you've been in that.
No tape soon. No, I'm gonna be honest. No tape soon. I've really been
I feel
putting my focus on the other things.
I haven't done a chopping and screw tape in a minute either, so I know. I know.
But I'm still like when I do have free time, I still probably like, oh, I like this song that's popping. I probably like, do it, but I just keep it for myself and nobody.
That's what I do too. Or if I do upload it, I won't even like share the link. Like
so it's like
I'm like that. I know.
Yeah, so, but therefore, like managing the time, man, it's hard, man. It's like shit. It was hard to try to get this interview. Like it's. You got to make time for the wife because she work, I work, and we got 2 kids. We got a 1-year-old that runs around. Lord have mercy.
That age, all the energy.
Yeah, so it's like it's a lot, man. But I just
get it done.
Yeah, I get it done, man. I just make time and then just like let my wife know in advance, like hey, this is the podcast. We do this every. So that's why I make time, and she understands, so she know that's what I love to do and stuff like that. So make time, like
good support system.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, good support system. Trust me, it feel good to have that. It feel good to have that. So.
Well, thank you, Mr. DJ Truth, for stopping by U3. It's a pleasure to have dope DJs because you're my first DJ on my show.
Hey.
First DJ, no lie.
No, for real?
For real, out of all my episodes since I first started, you're the first DJ. I had artists, but not DJs. Like you're the first DJ. I had beat makers, but not DJs. You are the first DJ on my show. So,
if I'm not mistaken, when I was watching the interview, when y'all was doing the interview with the podcast, that was your first podcast.
First podcast, you're my first DJ.
Man, come on, man.
I'm telling you, y'all
come on, man.
First.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
DJ,
we doing this, man. This. You see what we doing? Bringing greatness.
I know you breaking
greatness, man.
I'm telling you, man. Y'all the first. I was like, dang, I haven't had a podcast. I haven't had a DJ. I was like, dang.
Out here, man. I'm working, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Hit me up, man. Hit me up. My work, I make time for it. You know what I'm saying? We could do this. You heard?
So where can people check out your podcast, all your music, and if artists want to submit music to be considered on your podcast, tell us all that so people.
All right, I'm gonna go down the line. All right,
go down.
First, my social media, you can follow me or you can hit me up at The Real DJ Truth on Instagram. Facebook is DJ Truth. You're gonna see the picture. You probably gonna see the Truth Bear. That's me.
They can get the clothing line from there too, right? If they want any t-shirts.
Yeah, you can hit me up. Yeah, t-shirt. Y'all see the chain. Y'all see the chain. But the chain is whatever. But
And they got baby clothes too.
All of that. We got the mask too. I ain't got the mask with me. It's in the front.
So it could be matching
and everything.
Be matching with your little. I saw that.
If you want to listen to anything, all the tapes I ever did is on deadpiff.com. Just search DJ Truth. I did it's over like 50 mixtapes out there on Deadpiff. On Spinderella's DJ Truth or The Real DJ Truth. All of that. SoundCloud, DJ Truth, The Real DJ Truth, all of that. Podcast, FOH Podcast 337, follows on Instagram. artists want to submit music, trust me, if y'all want to submit music, we will get it played. You will, all of that, get promotion. We don't want no money or nothing. We just doing it on the love because we love music. You could email us at foh337@gmail.com. foh337@gmail.com. Submit your music, put in the title, put music submission. Yeah, man, we're gonna get you played, man.
Check out his podcast on Spotify, iTunes, all that.
All of that, all that
podcast. YouTube, it's on YouTube too. You can see the video if you want to see that reaction. Put a face to. You want to get a voice and put a face to the voice and to the name. Look it up on YouTube. You can see the reaction.
Oh yeah, let me plug in there too. The True Sessions, our bonus episode with me and Beezy. Every Wednesday or Thursday episode. It's a bonus episode, and we talking. Trust me, this dude, we be going back and forth with this. Me and
I know. So, we interviewed, I interviewed Beezy, so I know how he can do it. Yeah. So you got the FOH podcast, you got the True Session. So if you want to support Black-owned podcasts, that's 2 more podcasts you can add to your list of podcasts. So you make sure.
And that's just a start, though. That's just a start. I got many more ideas in my head, and I just gotta. I'm telling you, we coming with it, man. I'm telling you, Black people, we running this Black-owned everything. I'm telling you.
I like that. Black-owned everything. And we need it in this time right now. It's your girl, DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and we are signing out.